Alrighty, welcome to Saru Get You 2, 2, Dutch. Cool. Yeah, I'm not from Germany. Whatever. How about we're gonna catch some monkeys? Yeah, I'm ready. You guys ready? Alright. In 3, 2, 1, go. First off, cutscenes. All of them are skippable. Pretty good. Anyway, we're dropped in a world where monkeys try to fit in, and it's our fault since we gave them their helmets back. Since in the first game, they got their helmets, they went evil, or at least one of them went evil, and tried to rule the world. We stopped them as a different character, the nephew of this guy. He caught them all, we made them bad again, and yeah, we have to fix all of it ourselves. We have no gadgets, all we have is a stun club to hit stuff and catch monkeys in the net. And you actually saw me do some rocket dives right there. Won't do them a lot, but if you look very closely at the character model of Hikaru, that's her name. There you can see that he has like a band-aid on his forehead or nose. Well, he did it to himself, let's say that. And I will definitely abuse that. So we're going from world to world, catching monkeys. They're trying to fit in to make it look like they always have been there. Unfortunately, we know better. Actually, in the first level, couldn't really show it, but there was a giant statue of Liberty, except that it was actually a statue, yeah, a monkey statue, looking just like it. Okay, there was a little bit fast with catching the monkey, since he has some. There's a cooldown after breaking the box, so that I can catch him. So we just went to the second world. We also got a new gadget. And we'll get it damaged every few worlds in the beginning more often than in the later parts of the run. Yeah, we're gonna use some of them. The first one was like completely useless. It's a monkey scanner. I know where all the monkeys are. However, this one is the Aqua Jet. Not a selectable one, but pretty useful in the water. Like, in the first 3 seconds, it's already gonna catch a monkey. Goes that fast. So we have to catch a certain number of monkeys in each level. Not all of them, fortunately. That's something for double any percent. Good old meme. Should probably not go into. Yeah, I could say it, but first, catching. Oh no! I'm gonna try it once more. Yeah, okay, that failed. So what I want to try to do is catch a monkey through the bridge, since hitboxes are pretty cool in this game. Okay, there we go. Since hitboxes are very big in this game, you only need to touch the monkey to catch him. Actually, it's a shame, but we'll see it. We'll see it later in one of the last levels. So going into the next level, we actually get one of the better items that we're. Yeah, it's an item that we will never ever put out of our inventory, since it allows us to go fast. It's a dash hoop. And actually sounding funny and being pretty good. It was actually pretty useless in casual play. Also enjoy the music. So yeah, standing still while charging the dash hoop actually makes it so that we can catch this monkey way before. Fortunately I missed a little bit. There we go. But we're going to real life locations. This is more so modeled after Spain or Italy. I think more so Spain, since there's actually bullfighting in this. He threw bananas at us. Cheeky little monkey. It's pretty random what all the monkeys do. Like he just jinxed me or bamboozled me. So this is a big frame perfect jump. It's called a net boost since you hit swing the net at the same frame that you switch it to another gadget, giving you a little bit more height. Cool stuff. So I didn't jump there. So up here, take a little shortcut. And there's this blue monkey. Blue monkeys are really fast. His name is Trip, since he trips a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't even give him a chance to trip. I just knocked him over with the dash hoop. But for that, the dash hoop is also pretty cool. It allows us to catch monkeys really fast. So what the first Ape Escape game lacked, the second Ape Escape game definitely makes up for it. Boss battles. And not just bosses, like random mechs. These are actually like monkeys who had a lot of Fight as E bananas or performance enhancing bananas. I'm not making this up. And well, this blue monkey, I messed up. It's pretty frame perfect what it is. Okay, hopefully he's going this way. Probably not. Yeah, I messed up the fight. Gonna waste like 10 seconds on that. It's not that slow. Got me here. But yeah, they all get bigger, faster. They can speak, actually. If you actually watch the cutscenes. Some of them are pretty great. And more so the... Where is he going? And more so the European voice acting is way better, in my opinion, than the American ones. Okay, that was our first boss. We knew perfectly. Doesn't matter. Caught him in the end. From all those joyful, lighty levels, we're actually going to the scariest level of them all, Castle Frightmare. And we're going to introduce a new theme that basically applies to the whole run and a lot of Ape Escape games. We're going to do this level completely backwards. Also, the music is, again, pretty alright. Doing another, nice. Doing another net cancel here, or net boost. There we go. This monkey over here has a suit of armor on, and if you do it just right, the platforming at least, you can actually catch him before he sees you. This is something really swaggy. I didn't get it, the double catch. Doesn't matter though. But yeah, we're basically going backwards through the level, making it pretty easy and pretty faster to catch more monkeys in a lower amount of time. Yep. So we're still doing the rocket dive since it's actually pretty fast. For vertical distances at least. Okay, the owls weren't troll to us today. They like doing that more often. And for some reason that monkey liked to be the Mona Lisa. Good on him, good on him. Unfortunately, there's a lot of downtime during in between all the levels. Sometimes a cutscene, sometimes a new gadget, and always walking up here. Anyway, this was one of the longer early levels. However, someone found out how to do a long jump actually. It's pretty cool. We actually have done one already, but it wasn't as impressive because that one was relatively easy. And in the category, who gave his monkey a gun? There's this guy. So actually going around just a little bit faster than not. Okay, if I jump the correct time, which that isn't. Yo, we got it. The little monkey on my head actually is Pipachi. And he can do two things pretty well. He can give us health if we ever run out of cookies. Or he can help us reach the ledges. Which most of the time it's actually a godsend. And sometimes he can screw us over if we try to catch on a moving platform. Oh, a little bit too early. Speaking of which, the health system in this game is pretty ingenious. You get 5 cookies, every cookie can break in half. However, it all depends on the attack, how much damage it actually does. Some cookies do just half damage, which is alright. Some attacks actually just gets rid of a cookie. So if you have 4 or a half cookie, or all 5 of them and you get hit by one of the stronger attacks, you just have 4 cookies left, which is pretty ingenious in how they did it. However, we're getting the best gadget of them all. If you know Ape Escape 1, there's something called infinite jumps. It basically lets you quickly cross pretty big vertical distances. Does the same thing, but better in this game. And in Ape Escape 3, they still didn't know how to program them. We'll see what it does at the end of the level. It's just not useful to us yet. The monkeys in this level definitely get points for style. There are these black monkeys with guns. And Uzis, and they can't aim. There are some Michael Jackson monkeys. And these monkeys are called Simeon Seagull and Clint Apewood, I believe. Every monkey has its own name and own personality. And that's actually pretty cool that they took the effort to do that to all 300 of the monkeys in this game. However, there are 2 monkeys who share the same name, Tai. Okay, we're not getting this guy. Also, this is the airwalk, the trick that I was talking about, and it basically just allows us to fly in the air. It's pretty ingenious. So waiting a bit before going away in that aiming mode, since pellets actually despawn if you don't look at them. Oh. Risky. He got away. That happens. We're just catching this guy. Like, we're not giving him any more attention than he wants to have. Quick and easy backup monkey. So while there's a bit of nothing to say right now, I do want to mention that the previously mentioned double any percent was a meme in a different category, where I was doing the all monkeys category. However, I accidentally pressed new game instead of continue in the middle of the run. And without a backup save, I just had to do another any percent to fill up the time. Almost the same time, but that's haunting me forever right now. Trying to get this monkey out. Again, it's pretty RNG where these monkeys go. Like the next monkey, I see that he's a little bit on the right side. He's gonna see me now. Maybe I can keep him there because he's at a pretty good spot. Got him. You can see that there's a monkey like right there with that spinning cookie. However, it's pretty slow to get him in relation to other monkeys. Okay, that didn't work as expected. And that was bad. Actually, so one of the explosives that I got earlier, which I need for boss battles. So we're probably going to see a normal white monkey battle, but that's for later. Okay, this white monkey can destroy my RC car, which I need to hold down the button. However, I destroyed his bomb and then destroyed my own car myself, so it wasn't the best of ideas. Yeah, we're getting explosives for some of the boss battles just to make it a little bit faster, since every boss is it's damage based rather than cycles. So this monkey wasn't active because we didn't hit the button to make him active, so pretty easy catch. I also like how in this level only, if you hit a monkey here, instead of falling down, they're actually into a distressed, oh no, whatever shall I do, pose. And it takes for like 10 seconds or so. So if you hit one monkey, it's a pretty easy catch. So speaking about a boss battle, we're going to see the best character of the game. Like the first shot even just tells you how awesome Yellow Monkey is. Yep. He's pretty interesting at that. In when was it? 2002 that this game was released? They dared to make a transgender monkey. And it's actually the lore that he wants to be a girl. Don't try to do that nowadays. However, he makes for a pretty interesting character, so... Especially in the third game. Oh. So yeah, by hitting them with these explosives, we're skipping one of the phases. So instead of 5 hits, we're only dealing 4. Okay, there he goes. And that's it. However, instead of catching him, if you watch the cutscene, he actually tries to seduce us and then just quickly runs away somehow. And we'll probably see him later. Who knows?
We have some donations, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right, we have a $1 anonymous donation that says, "Nice game. Why don't you eat the banana behind you, Kappa?" And then there's a following $2 donation that says, "There's a banana on the couch. Eat it, please, PogChamp."
I'm playing a video game. Can it wait? Yeah, but they're so short. Not enough time to eat a banana.
We need to peel it for you. We can feed it to you. No?
Nah, maybe later. But thanks, boys. However, we're now in one of the worst levels out there. You start with 2 monkeys with guns. And that yellow monkey there, he actually sniped me. And then the second area is all just bad news. Since there are 6 monkeys here, we need to catch 5 of them. However, they all come down at the same time, just doing what they want. Trying to do some monkey management. That's a thing. Oh, what? Again, doing what he passed me. Okay. So now I have to find the monkey. There he is. I actually have to hit him first before I can catch him, since he's stuck in a snowball. That was an okay-ish snowball mountain, I guess. Snowball tried to take me away, but unfortunately the power of cutscenes make me invincible. I should probably touch base on the individual colors of the monkeys. Since every monkey is color-coded, there are the yellow monkeys, which are your regular monkeys, I guess. The light blue ones are a bit weak, depressed. They're pretty easy to catch. There are the dark blue ones, they're pretty fast and pretty annoying to catch. That's why you get them at the same time as the dash hoop, which is pretty cool. There are the red monkeys that are introduced in this level, and they're pretty aggressive. Far enough? Yeah. Also, you can also chain the net boost together with the Sky Flyer. It's pretty hard, but you can get some mad distance from it. Yeah, what I thought, this monkey drops down. Furthermore, they're the white monkeys. They they don't see very good or far. However, they do throw bombs. And there are the black monkeys. They all they do is just shoot and I don't know, miss most of the time. However, they are pretty aggressive, just like these red monkeys. That's pretty good. If I wait a little bit, he jumps directly into my net, making for an easy catch. And that's actually almost the end of this level. So, going for a slightly different strat. So as you see, we're trying to get this monkey down before catching him. That is because if we catch him in the air, we actually have to wait for the animation, the slowdown animation of Hikaru actually having to drop down all the way to the floor, and then the end of level cutscene starts. However, if we drop him down first, then it saves like 6 seconds. Pretty good stuff. So new gadget, the banana rang, which is
Banana Riekelt.
no. We're using this banana. It's pretty useless. Okay, so we get a little cutscene here. Basically saying the Pipachi disappeared. He already disappeared at the beginning of Casino City, where the professor actually took him home, since it was way too dangerous. But now, he just disappeared from the lab, and, well, he shouldn't be afraid. Okay, nice double catch, maybe? Yeah. So there's a monkey in a hut over there. And he doesn't come out. You can't catch him other than luring him out. So go away from this jellyfish. He's a pretty annoying fella. But if we use the banana and the banana rang, sorry, and spread out the musk or the banana scent, they actually want to come out and figure out that they get bamboozled. But before that, we're actually catching them. So, And don't worry, monkey activists. We're doing nothing wrong with the bananas. All we do, or with the monkeys, all we do is just send them back to Monkey Park, where they come from. Strip them from their helmets, so they're just normal monkeys instead of the slightly smarter ones. Right, first boss battle, best boss battle. Why? Let's listen. Nope. Okay, that was a pretty good first phase. Anyway, Pink Monkey, she doesn't want to take over the world. She wants to take over the world, but by fame, not by force. However, she finds out that we actually want to catch her rather than listen to her concert. So she gets mad. She gets pretty mad. And in the second phase, she can do 4 attacks, and after that we can attack her. She just threw bombs, which is the slowest attack, except for an attack that we can manipulate not to happen in the Japanese version, which is pretty cool. Those were the dolphins, which is the second best attack, in terms of speed, that is. Will we get lucky? Yeah, no. It's, I don't know why, but like it's 50% throwing bombs and 50% one of the other 3 attacks. That's what it looks like, at least. Okay, catcher. Pretty alright pick battle, except for the bad RNG happening here. Speaking about the bad RNG gonna happen, the next level that we're gonna go into is called Enter the Monkey, and it's quite intimidating when you're going in there for the first time, since there are 18 monkeys in the level, You need to catch 17. It's like, whoa, that's pretty. It's pretty a lot. However, it's not that much. It's a pretty small level. Since like 7 of those monkeys are already in the beginning, I'm holding the camera down for lag reduction purposes. And again, monkey management is a real thing here. So, knock them down. They're all pretty aggressive, even the less aggressive ones. Oh, that was 7 already. That was not too bad. But yeah, they can jump off into the far distance. And then we have to collect them later. Fortunately, that didn't happen this time. So, something quite unnoticeable, but sometimes I'm starting the dash loop while standing still. For some reason, what it does is that if I go over a small little distance or a small little step, I actually don't get held back by it. And I have to do the animation again, which is slightly faster, and especially here with these spiky balls, definitely life-saving. Oh, getting that cookie just in case. Also, this item switching that I'm doing here right now is only possible in the Japanese version and Ape Escape 3. For some reason, Ubisoft either didn't get the build or just removed it at all when they released it in the West, since this game wasn't supposed to leave like Asia. Also, going a little bit out of bounds, catching this monkey with style points. Going out of bounds is something that we actually do pretty pretty often, I should say. Okay, this monkey saw us, unfortunately. There's this guy. Hit the jump. And the next monkey, he's Martin. And instead of actually trying to hit us, he actually has a gun. And instead of just jumping around and shooting once or twice, he actually likes to mainly use his gun every other second or so. So with some manipulation, we make it so that we don't get hit and catch him. Alright, that was pretty alright. Now we're going to one of the longer, I want to say early game, but it's pretty mid game. Yeah. Sorry?
You're almost halfway, I guess.
Yeah, we're pretty halfway. But it is one of the longer levels and spread out. So getting this monkey right here. Catch him in the air for style points. And we're actually going to the last area to catch 4 monkeys so that we don't have to go through a boring water segment, I would say. Okay, catch this blue monkey, because if he sees us, he will actually run all the way back. Okay. We'll actually run all the way back into a UFO, and we have to break the UFO before we can actually catch him. Oh yeah, this is the last type of monkey that's in the game, the green monkeys. And they can see pretty far, they can't see movement, so if you're standing still, they will actually not see you even if you are like 1 meter afar. But that's about it. And they will shoot rockets. So the dash hoop definitely is your savior here. So going up here, see if we can make the cycle. Probably not. I'll take it. So, just gonna go hasty here. He saw us. This was supposed to be kind of bad, but we saved it. Missed this cycle, however. Looks pretty quick. Wanted to rocket dive there, but that was a little bit too early. Again, while standing still, quickly go over this. Don't get hit by the spear points. They aren't solid for whatever reason. So, gonna take it safe here. Yeah. This green monkey definitely is a free catch. Okay, so there's a trick coming up, and it has to do with the Sky Flyer, which is the intended main way of going vertical distances in this game. But it's it's a trick that requires both the airwall glitch and the Sky Flyer. Basically, if you use the airwall glitch and use the Sky Flyer, which I actually didn't pull out for some reason, it will actually put you way down to a pretty specific water level. Whatever. We glitch into there, and when I'm catching a monkey, I actually get pushed up a little bit, glitching into the top of the aquarium, making it so that we actually get pushed out again, which is pretty cool. Definitely saves a lot of time here. In all monkeys, we actually use the same trick here again to get past this whale. And get one final monkey. However, for the sake of this run, it's pretty slow, so we won't do it. Next level coming up is Panic Pyramid, or how I actually called it in the beginning. Before it was brought to my attention, it's actually a Banjo-Kazooie level, Gobi's Valley. So first up, there's this monkey here with a gun, and he does what every monkey with a gun does. He shoots you. And we're gonna have a fight. If I know where he is. It's probably... He jumped back! Cheeky little monkey. There we go. It's all platformy here, and unfortunately, I'm grabbing... That was a time waste, actually. That was a time waste. Cool. That's what I mean with starting from a standing still position, otherwise that happens. So, cross this gap. Hopefully I don't have to say it, but we're going through this place backwards. And now we're also skipping a big part. The main reason we're coming here is because of the explosives. And, well, catching this monkey in the meantime also definitely helps. I'm actually gonna grab this Mega Cookie right here. Restores all my health. Because we're gonna Death Abuse here, and I like to have a lot of health, especially in the next set of levels. So, trying to jump here. This is it. And catch this guy with style. Going backwards through the level actually makes this pretty enjoyable experience. It's pretty easy. Like no puzzles, just platforming. Thanks, Pipachi, I guess. Oh yeah, we got Pipachi back. And Enter the Monkey. I actually forgot to say it, but that was what the cutscene was for. Oh, oops. Sometimes even for me the air call doesn't work. It's a pretty precise series of button inputs. Yeah, I could possibly say a little bit how it works. You jump, and then look for the slingshot in first person mode. And what else can you do when you're in first person mode? You can crawl. So by crawling in the air, and then quickly going out of first person mode again. Ooh, this is pretty dark. Oh. Stairs. Yeah, by crawling in the air and then going out of first person again, It's actually possible to do the glide walk, air crawl, and the faster we do it, the faster we go up. So I believe even in the next level no, there's actually a few levels from now. However, we are going to do another boss battle, and for some reason they're gonna steal Pipachi at the beginning of the battle somehow. Anyway, next up is White Monkey, and he actually got the brains from all those Fighter Z bananas. He built a robot of us, since, well, we're catching all the monkeys and causing havoc, so why not build a robot that can be us, basically? Unfortunately for this robot, he has a weak point on his back. So we can deactivate it and hit White Monkey a few times. So, in one of the earlier levels, I accidentally shot a rocket. And if I wouldn't have done that, I would have 3 rockets right now. Can I do it again? Yeah. And if that was the case, I could actually hit him with 3 rockets. I actually hit him way too fast there, so now I have to wait for this robot to do his stuff again. But if I would have hit him with 3 rockets, I would have skipped the phase. Sorry? Oh, whoops. Sorry, I really can't hear it.
I said, how much does it say?
About 15 seconds, depending on what attack he is going to do. Oh, you have to hit him while he's busy running. Okay, that was bad luck. And now we can use the rockets for something else, which is pretty cool. So now it's going into an anime. Oh, my life is over. No, it's not. I'm just going back to Monkey Park. But yeah, how that quick hit works is the hitbox of our dash tube can actually reach the back of him when he's doing a certain attack, but only in certain frames of his attack animation, so we have to do it pretty timely. Alright, now are pretty long and pretty difficult levels, where we will definitely damage boost a little bit. So we just got something called a water cannon, or a water gun, and it's one of those things that you get but you never actually use. Even in casual play you can just skip it, since you can damage boost for a lot of it. So that was a double catch with some... What was the name of the movie again? Titanic. Really? They were basically Titanicking on the hull of the ship, or in the front of the ship. And it was such a good joke they actually repeated it in Ape Escape 3. So, just skipping through.
We have time for some donations.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, we have a $5 donation from Nepumuk that says, "Greetings from Germany to Germany, and shoutouts to Team BSG on the couch." And there's a $10 anonymous donation without a comment. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for those donations. Actually, hoping I was getting a cookie from him, because now I need to do safe stress in the next room. So, there's this guy over here. He's called Dick, which is short for Richard. And he's actually a race category. And he's pretty cool. He has like a captain suit on. And has a pretty specific gun that only he and one other monkey has. Which is a monkey that's not natively in this game. Oh. I didn't think there was a monkey there. Okay. Ooh, almost made it. Where? Oh, there he is. This monkey over here likes to go from island to island, and he was in a pretty bad spot for me. And now we're gonna have to do some lava boosts over this lava, I guess. Hashtag lava boost. Hashtag blame him free. From the quirk run. So, quick mini boss. Pretty simple. Get more cookies. That was a pretty depressing cookie count. So getting some more explosives over here, just because we can. Oh. For some reason that interrupted my animation. I do want to get some more cookies over here, so he's gonna walk away. And there we got him. Pretty quick. Pirate ally, I should say. Okay, a few levels more. Next up is another ice level. However, this one isn't as tedious as the first one. Actually, it's pretty relaxing, wouldn't you say? The reason why I hold my camera on this weird eagle eye... yeah, eagle eye... No, please. Yeah, and this eagle eye stance is basically for lag reduction purposes. This game doesn't push... Yeah, this game, and especially Ape Escape 3, definitely pushes the PlayStation 3 to its limits. So, yeah. So, ice physics, definitely great. Fun enough, this is the only level where there are two routes. And it all depends on those ice monkeys and where you will catch the last one. So currently we're going here first and entering the spa last. Going up here, hopefully the green monkey doesn't... Never mind. That went better as was expected, actually. So now I can actually catch this monkey pretty easily. And have a relaxing day at the spa at the same time. So all of these monkeys are chilling here basically. They have no guns, no weapons. They're all butt naked and doing their thing. Oh. Actually had the wrong item out. These ones are just sitting here. And there's also the, by the game proclaimed, Stupid Monkey Trio, who, yeah. We're definitely doing their thing. So. That went better as expected. He can run all the way back here, which would have been a problem. So I hope you guys like surprises. In Ape Escape 1, all monkeys went from time zone to time zone, so a lot of levels basically looked like each other. In terms of style, they were all unique, mind you, but they had a similar style. This game, they're all like real-world locations, which is nice for diversity. However, the dinosaurs still exist. The Japanese were hiding it from us all along. So, nice damage boosts. Waiting here for the gun monkey, because he will knock you off the dinosaur. Hopefully this will reach. Yeah, this will reach. I accidentally waited there with releasing the gadget cancel, which I also haven't explained yet. Basically, whenever I'm catching a monkey, I'm quickly switching over to another gadget to skip a second, half a second long animation. Oh, I need to hold the camera here up because this is a really laggy area. Can I catch him? No. Just to skip an animation. Yeah, during an animation you are invincible to attacks, however, so sometimes, especially with green monkeys, it's definitely smart to just take the time loss for safety. And to prevent a bigger time loss, obviously. So, getting the cookie, because why not? So catching this monkey here who is simply watching the Discovery on the TV. He did nothing wrong. So next up, there are 3 monkeys here. Who, if I do it correctly, can I get him? No. It is possible to get all 3 monkeys without them running away. You will most definitely always run into the blue monkey. And that's good, since that's actually the fastest blue monkey in the game. And you definitely don't want him running away. Yeah, the red monkey can knock over the yellow monkey. And by jumping, you catch the red monkey first, then the yellow monkey on the ground. And after that, claim your other prize. So, going here. A little more out of bounds action. This is Explorer Monkey. Monco Polo is his name. Great, and let's see if we can do a swag shot. We did. I thought it hit. Oh, I hit the bird itself. There's the same sound effect, so that's why I thought it. Can I get him? Cool. Alright, that's the second to last normal monkey level. Right now we're gonna have a boss battle against the leader of the bunch. You probably know him well, but it's not Donkey Kong, it's Red Monkey. And he is a special kind of guy. So, he can troll us in the beginning if he so much wants to, by doing an attack, which he doesn't, which is good. And we actually use explosives on him, just to save a little bit more time. Yeah, 16 seconds. Pretty alright. Anyway, we hit him once. He gets mad. And, well, have you guys ever been so mad that you suplexed a T-Rex?
I haven't suplexed a T-Rex, I have suplexed a train.
So, 3 explosives, and now he's in kind of a loop. Here's the last T-Rex to be harmed. Sorry, PETA. And however, I need to do this like pretty quickly, which I didn't, because he will now do an attack. Fortunately, I got a good enough time that I could actually hit him, because otherwise I would either get stunned by the fart attack that he does. Yes, he farts. It's even worse in Ape Escape 3. But overall, it was a pretty alright fight. Definitely one of the better, except for the attack. If you do your attack like efficient enough, you hit him twice in one hit, and he won't do it. Anyway, up for the final and pretty long final level. "17 monkeys. Let's go." Switching over to the magnet, which in my opinion is a pretty cool addition, because you can do pretty awesome platforming stuff with it. However, not everyone likes the addition of that thing, or any of the other 3 new weapons. Like, the water gun is useless, the banana rang is just forced. You can use it on other bananas, but not all of them. Yeah, that's like the most useful one. This is just forced platforming in the eyes of some people. Can I catch him? Okay, that was pretty cool. He didn't turn around. So now we're going inside. Oh. There's this chandelier thing, wind fan. I don't know what you would call it. There's this one monkey wreaking havoc on there. And here are these 2 monkeys together, pretty lethal. Except that this guy only can fire 1 rocket at a time, which is pretty sad on the other end. Oh well. Okay, so here's a trick that It's total RNG, saves a lot of time. And we didn't get it. It's window monkey, and if he was close enough to the window, it would actually be possible for us to catch him through the window, like we tried in the third level. To catch him through the bridge, if you remember. I didn't. So this monkey was literally going havoc. The wall over there. Can we make the cycle? I believe we can. Yeah, and actually this is faster than glide walk or air crawling all over, since crawling is pretty slow. But yeah, now that we got that monkey, we actually need to catch this monkey now, which is pretty precise and pretty slow. We need to stand on the far end of the of this little land, and then hopefully catch him quick enough, because he can escape like fast enough if your aim is off. So going over the gates because we can. Wow, I knocked him down with a propeller. Should have hurt. Four monkeys left. Ah, pretty nice. So we're going through this area. This is the biggest area of this level, maybe even the game, who knows. And there's a lot of nothing here. And with a tank. The tank is especially slow, and we needed to traverse like this giant area. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go over this building. And we didn't make it. Which is good, since it actually spawns a tank right here, which is what we want. So, and if we do it right, I can hit this thing behind it, and the monkey, which I did, stun him long enough so that he doesn't get into the robot here. You don't have to have a pretty epic robot fight. Actually, that's a lie. The best robot fight was in the Fight Z factory. Okay, final chance. Can we catch this monkey through the floor? Yes, we can. So for some reason we now know where Spectre is. He has an army base somewhere on the chimp base. Or code chimp. So how about we're gonna infiltrate in a true speedrunners fashion. We're briefing. Instead of going forward to the levels, well, we're pretty good in going backwards, aren't we? Thanks, Pipachi, I guess. So go up here. Now we're going through the back door. However, it's actually funny that we're taking the back door. Because if we go back, like the load zone for the boss is at that end of the door. However, instead of finding Spectre, by the way, that was Spectre, he's the final boss. Anyone remember Yellow? Yeah, he basically went to the Fight Z factory after we left. He ate all of the Fight Z bananas there, and he grew. And now we have to punch all of his teeth out in its true Super Mario Sunshine fashion. Even though you cleaned the teeth there. Oh well, who cares about the details? We can also use explosives. Which, if I was a dentist, or if I was at a dentist who used explosions, well, I wouldn't return. So I'm getting hit here on purpose to skip this attack, because he will do 5 more punches, and that's just slow. So Getting rid of this one as well. Whoops. That was a normal pallet. Oh. Okay, guessing where he goes gets a little bit harder from here on out. Okay. So, let's try it again. Now with an explosive pellet. Not the one I was aiming for, but sure. It looks pretty funny now. Okay, cool. It drops enemies. No cookies whatsoever. On the final phase, he will get to do 2 attacks rather than 1. However, if he does the handshake, he will actually only do 1 for whatever reason. So we're hoping that he does that. And he's our friend today. What a nice guy. So, final attack. That's it. For some reason, he shrinks like all the way. And get you. Yeah, Spectre fled. He went all the way to the moon. Now is, by the way, a pretty good time to actually talk about what the story of this game is. So Spectre wants to take over the world, and a pretty good way to do it is to fire a laser at the Earth, and everyone who gets hit by the laser will become so, yeah, like so demotivated to fight back. They just surrender, and it's an easy win. So same thing for the moon base. We're just going over. In the meantime, I'm going to set my things up right. Yeah. Through the back entrance. And now we're going back in again. However, there's a kind of a puzzle. There's this bomb block that we need to put all the way here. However, if you remember Simeon Citadel, it was way too high. We can just glitch into it. And this is the final boss. Kinda. However, he doesn't want to fight us man-to-man or man-to-monkey. Instead, he has a robot. And a pretty wacky looking one as well, like. So, however, we have a pretty unconventional way of fighting him. I think it was Squid who found it. Yeah, it was him. Whoops. So now I have to pay attention. In Ape Escape 1, the final boss is literally just like, yeah, yo, you can attack me whenever I feel like you can. And no cookie. And for some reason, the damage, yeah, like the damage explosion from the car does more damage than any other thing in the game. Except for, well, the final weapon that you get. So we thought, can we do that in Ape Escape 2? Is it the same? And for some reason, it is literally the same. So that makes this fight like a minute faster. By doing it on both this form and the previous one. So, now I need the magnet itself. So shoutouts to Squid, and not only him, to the whole Ape Escape community. Ion, Abif, Bounce Guards, Downy Brownie. So instead of us blowing it up, we're just dropping the car here. And he blows it up for us, which is pretty cool. We're also using another glitch here, where if we just use our magnet there, instead of like having to pull it off later on, it just glitches off, so that we can attack him way faster. Okay, so he did the punches here, which is RNG if he does it or not, and it's the slowest attack. So we were pretty unlucky. So let's try it again. Alright, one more hit, then we're done. However, I have to take it easy on, because right after the final hit we can still get hurt. And most of the time we will. So I actually have to do it, yeah, pretty safe. So now he does the same 3 attacks in a different order, so it's definitely not bad what he's doing right now. After this is the grabbing attack. Then we can hit him, which I will do. That will hopefully... There we go. It's quite tricky in the small arena. Okay, I'm gonna take it pretty slowly. Drop the cookie for us. What a nice guy. And with that, that's time. For a marathon run, this totally wasn't all that bad. With some hiccups, but who doesn't? Some pretty cool stuff. Anyway, we catch the monkey in the cutscene. After that, he escapes. However, what I really want to show and let you guys listen to is the credits music. But yeah, that was Ape Escape. Again, shoutouts to Tex and Cruel from BSG. Thanks so much. Next up, Pokemon Red and Blue. Don't know what category. Sorry? Any percent on safe corruption. Enjoy the event, guys. And thanks for donating.
We still have one, I think, copy pasta donation. So here we go. An anonymous $5 donation that says, Riekelt isn't so great? Are you kidding me? When was the last time you saw a player with such an ability and movement with Hikaru? Riek puts the game in another level, and we will be blessed if we ever see a player with his skill and passion for the game again. Squid breaks records, Downy Brownie breaks records, Riekelt breaks the rules. You can keep your statistics. I prefer the magic. Thank you very much.
Thanks to whoever did that. No. It wasn't him. Okay.